A looming port strike could be weighing on markets just a touch. As I speak to you right now, the Nasdaq's down about 0.2%. The Dow and the S&P are right below the flat line, but we do have the Russell 2000 up a little less than 0.5%. The workers are saying so far the offer is stingy, and we do have some refrigerated train cars refusing to take cargo for fear that they may sit unloaded at their destination point. It's possible that the government could put the Taft-Hartley Act into effect, which would call for an 80-day cooling off period, but the port companies are saying the workers that would be forced to come back to work under the Taft-Hartley Act would probably be pretty unmotivated to work hard, so it still may have an effect on the economy overall. Business investment in the UK was higher than expected, but GDP was lower last night. German CPI lower than expected, and the Chicago Fed manufacturing PMI slightly higher than expected. Watch that port strike deadline. It is tonight at midnight. Yields are a little bit higher on the front end, a little bit lower in the 30-year, down 1. The dollar is rebounding. It's up 0.18% against the euro, 0.07% against the pound, and 0.47% against the yen. In the aggregate, it's up about 0.2%. Commodities are lower, with gold down 0.5%, silver down 1.3%, copper down 1.6%, and crude oil is just below the flat line despite Libya resuming full production levels in the next week or so. So that's good news from the supply side of crude oil. Later today, Fed Chair Jerome Powell will be speaking at the National Association for Business Economics annual meeting in Tennessee. Tomorrow, we also get a speech from Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic. Markets will be watching that. Looking ahead, earnings today after the close, nothing of note, but before tomorrow's open, we have Paychex, McCormick and Company, and Acuity Brands, all companies with over $1 billion in market cap. Data tonight, building permit approvals and retail sales out of Australia. Tomorrow, manufacturing PMI in Germany and the EU consumer price data, ISM manufacturing PMI in the US, and the JOLTS jobs opening data.